Oh, does everybody want to message me so I go live? Nope. It's the wait. Whoo! Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Where do you begin? Where do you start? I don't even know. Oh man. Apotheosis, did you get a notification? I don't know if it's working or not. I'm just curious, but man, what do you say? Like there's some things that were said that I'm gonna have to take some time to digest. Some of the stuff I knew instantly were bullshit, and then some of the stuff is like, ooh, something's up. The surface has been scratched. Man, oh man. I can watch. Yeah, man. I gotta download it. Once he finally stops, I can. I think folks are using OBS to download it right now. I'm not too sure, but when it stops, I can download it. But oh my goodness, that is just super shit show. But she's gone now, so most of the excitement's gone. Did y'all get notification, or y'all just happened to see I was live? Oh man, I don't know where to begin. Like usually if there's a video, I can kind of. You got lucky. Okay, put something in the Discord chat. Let folks know. This is kind of a prelude to what's going on tomorrow. I gotta compile the videos, and or just not compile them necessarily, but just kind of get them in order. The Rev. I'll just say right now, the Rev News will thing, absolute bullshit. That's so. So I've picked up enough G-isms to recognize when he's just lying. Like he did it earlier when he said I would beat my wife and she's cheating on me. Like it's the same tone of voice, same mannerisms, and y'all would see fucking bruises and shit on her when she's on camera if I was beating her. I wouldn't be with her. I don't think she'd be with me if I was cheating on her, whatever. I do get nudes, but there's none of that going on. But that I think
for men shall be lovers of their own selves while claiming to be lovers of God.
It just connected to my wife's phone. Hold on. There, sorry about that. He's just reading the Bible and stupid shit. So yeah. How much my so here's the thing. I've already paused it. So the Rev News will thing. I think absolute bullshit. I call absolute bullshit on that. Now, I think that was him trying to one up her in a conversation because he needed, huh? Oh, I'll be right. I think he was just trying to one up her, and so he he likes to lie. When he gets caught in a corner, when he gets cornered, he gets caught lying. He will just start fabricating things willy-nilly because he's angry. He needs something to lash out. That counterpoint shit, that's where that comes from. He needs ammunition, so he'll just fabricate stuff. I think the Rev News and ripping up the will thing, do I think that Rev has a will? Probably. I wouldn't doubt it. Someone in his position should have a will. And I think it'd be, I mean, his mother had a will. That's how he's in the situation he is now financially because of her will. But that the fact that what would ripping up the will do for Shanny? But here's the thing he doesn't actually realize. Like it's fucking stupid, right? Now, I want folks to think about this for a second. When he lies, he doesn't make sure that the rest of the lies go along with the rest of the narrative. He just says things. I'm going to the gas station. But where'd you want to go?
I was going to the grocery store.
The grocery store. Oh,
Whatever.
yeah, not right now. I don't have no car.
I'm inside.
But now see here when I say that, keep in mind a lot of stuff was thrown around in there. Unless she has power of attorney, unless there's the power of attorney, there's nothing that she would gain from having that will ripped up. Like there's no actual benefit. But like here's the thing, if she's not his legal wife, what would ripping up the will do for her? So on the one hand, which I do think is probably legit, they probably do just have a common law marriage. Yeah, I think that's sure. Why not? Just because they're probably too lazy just to go to the court and do all the stuff. That's it. I think they could perfectly be married, legally, if she actually put in the effort. But I think she's just too lazy for that. But it wouldn't benefit her unless she was actually legally bound to him. So why would she have this secret conversation about ripping up the fucking will? But he doesn't know these things. When he's making up lies, he just says things and assumes that people are just going to believe it because he's saying it. But he's retarded. And he's never been married. So he wouldn't know any of this shit. He never had to worry about power of attorney. I know about that because I've had to give power of attorney to my wife when I was away so that she could do our taxes. Just something as simple as that. You do need power of attorney. But again, we're dealing with someone who's retarded. But we knew that she was his benefactor. We knew that she was paying for her stuff. But I have the same question that Shanny has. And Shanny, we ain't been on the best of motherfucking terms, but I'm gonna have to. That's me. Trust me, I'm not seeing Dragoon disagree with this. That if you get to turn on his goddamn phone, guess what he needs to be fucking doing? Turn on that goddamn phone, especially if you try to get in contact with him. Hey, how the house doing? Hey, that stuff about the car. It'd have been nice if he would have, told her on the phone, the one that she sent the money to pay for, turn on. But like shit. And at no point in time did he really address that. He spent it on other stuff. And some of y'all might have caught what he actually spent the money on. He has a subscription. He has a membership account to Blog Talk Radio because that's important. That's what he spent her money on. Now, if I remember correctly, I think the membership's like $15-20. I did some just carrying some quick numbers, roughly $700 in the last few months, roughly. I need to go back and actually listen, but I think that was the tally that I had currently when she was just listing different amounts of money. So in the last 2 weeks, I know it was $500, but there was another $200 that I think was for something very specific, but I can't remember what. But the thing is, what the fuck was he spending the money on? Because so our phone bill is like almost $200 something bucks. It's fucking stupid, right? That's because I don't like to talk to people. I text, so unlimited texting, because I've gotten myself in trouble texting people and using my data, so I had to do unlimited. I end up paying way more anyway. But so we just got that. We got it on both phones. Don't have the best of phones. I don't have the fucking iPhone. I got a Samsung something or other. I don't know. I stick with it. But our bill is almost $200 something. But there's two of us, right? He's not contacting people like that. I don't think that. Yeah, but he also has a track phone with minutes. I say a track phone. It's a Walmart phone, whatever. So he has that. But still, like, there's hundreds of dollars still missing from this equation. Hundreds. So I do know that Ken Jones was there. Ken Jones, and I think he said some family members had come over. Give me a drink. Drink. Whew. Okay. Got me some cream soda. So we still got hundreds of dollars missing. Hundreds of dollars. I feel what's going on. Would buying food not account for it? No. I got to say something about them contractors too. Hold on. So, you got it? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go sit in the car. So here's the thing, okay? Y'all know I have a small family. All right. I have a small family. It's me, my wife, my son, and now my little brother. So that makes what, 4 of us? I typically don't shop for my little brother because he gets his own shit since he's grown. And he has a little bit of income. Okay. All right. Even when we've shopped for all of us, we've not really crested $100. Okay. We've not. Only when it's like time for Thanksgiving or something like that. Well, yeah, there's something going on with the notifications, folks. So that's why you're in the Discord. That's why I'm gonna have a channel just for live stuff. So, yeah. So, never really crested over like our food bill, maybe like $80. What, maybe around there? Not phone, but food bill. When we go to like Kroger's and stock up, like
more like almost close to $200.
Close to $200. That's what we buying for everybody, huh? I ain't bought groceries in a while. I'm tripping. Okay.
Yeah, for everybody.
Everybody.
Including your brother.
Not include him? Okay. So for us 3, almost 200. That can't be.
Yeah.
$200? I thought you exaggerated.
Okay. You don't. Meat is expensive.
You have a food bill on Combat Medic? No, we had MREs. When I go grocery shopping for the house, I pay like $60, $80. Because I don't buy nothing. See, we get dinner. So my wife is more thorough, buying all the bags of sugar and pretzels and stuff. But we're a family of 3.5, 4. I will say, for one dude, I can't imagine. Like when I was a bachelor, it was just me. I would maybe spend $60 at the most, but I could get by with $45 on groceries easily. But that's still a few $100s missing after what was paid for him. Because according to Shanny, he called her ass crying, and I believe that wholeheartedly. I have my reasons to believe that, because evidently that's a habit of his behind closed doors. Believe it or not, folks, is calling folks crying on the phone. He likes to yell on the phone. I witnessed that firsthand. Him fucking yelling and screaming and shit. He likes to do that like a fucking child. But I do believe definitely that he called her literally crying because he can't feed his fucking self. But remember all those comments he made about me not having a job, about me being broke? Man, karma's a bitch, ain't it? That is so sad. And his ass is cold now, too. You cold and hungry, boo? That's a shame. That's a shame. Maybe if your ass had a job, you wouldn't be cold hungry. I don't know. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I think it's funny. You don't work, you don't eat, bitch. You don't stay warm, too, evidently. So, karma is a fucking bitch, ain't it? Maybe you shouldn't be lying all the goddamn time. Maybe you should spend your time doing something more constructive. But I tell you what, there's a lot of people who are enjoying this fucking dude. Because he ain't sleeping well tonight, folks. He is not sleeping well tonight. You can guarantee that. Because once we get this video downloaded, we're going to have a talkie talk in Discord. I'm going to turn on Streamlabs, and we finna have us a conversation about what's going on. We finna talk, because on this one, I don't know about the other dragoons, but as your dragon lord, I'm gonna have to side with Shanny on this one, because it originally started off as, now some of y'all may not have caught this. So Shanny knows the Jesus H. Christ guy. She actually talks to him, and according to some folks, he's giving her shout outs on his channel. I didn't know that at all. I thought she was bullshit, just like she supposedly knows all these other famous people. Shanny does, and okay, cool. Shanny does. So supposedly, she's telling Jackass to stop because she's been working behind the scenes, trying to work some Christian magic to get him to come back to Christ because he used to be a Mormon and all this other stuff, which I do believe. I do believe that she's been trying to garner, or I should say curry favor with this dude behind closed doors. If he's been shouting her out, he knows her. I believe that. So now it's funny because the original criticism that really triggered her was a comment about long hair. Mind you, a lot of us have pointed out that G-Man's favorite girlfriend, True Empiricism, has long hair. And he's not said shit about that at all. Rev has had long hair ever since most of us have known him. Didn't say shit about that. Didn't crack his fucking mouth. But man, oh man, this Jesus H. Christ dude got under his fucking skin so bad. That's one of the comments that he had to crack from his cockhole. So Shanny was like, look, you need to chill with that. That's not kosher. That's not what's up. You know. And it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. Because we pointed this shit out, this hypocrisy out before. If you are going to criticize somebody for something, then check your little girlfriends to your left and right before you call out anybody else. But he won't do that. He won't. And we know why. He needs some supporters. There was a new person in the chat. He thoroughly enjoyed the explanation of the label Dragoons. You got some great plugs for free. Yeah. Feel free. It's crazy to me. It's funny to me because I mean it's some of y'all caught it too. Like in the middle of this, he threw me in there. I have nothing to do with this at all. Y'all see, like I've been playing fucking Atlas for what 20 hours a fucking day, 18 to 20 hours a day playing that fucking game. Not paying attention to my wife, ignoring her. Fuck my wife. No, literally, fuck my wife. But like I've not done anything. I've not said anything. But somehow, even when I leave this fucker alone, he still has my name in his fucking mouth. And somehow it got thrown in there that now Shanny's a dragoon. Well, we must have her paperwork on back order or something because she hasn't paid. Shanny, you haven't paid your membership fees. It's pledge week. You have not put in your money, Shanny. You cannot be a dragoon. So says the Dragon Lord. Like, where did that come from? I got he's attributing this shit to me. Like I told him not to use that money like she told him. That's my fault now. That's because I did that. I'm the one who told Shanny, hey Shanny, he's not using that money like you told him to use. I'm the one who snitched on him. Really? How do I play a role in any of this? I've been laughing my ass off. I've been doing that along with everyone else who's watching because it's funny as shit that she's saying the same. Like, did y'all get the irony now? Remember when I was criticizing him for taking money from a particular other person? And then she was like, no, I know, Jimmy. He's an honest man. He'd never do something like that. Remember that shit, Shanny? Now look at you. You look fucking dumb. And you should make a video. I look fucking dumb. I was wrong. Drag was right. I'll be expecting that video sometime tomorrow. The same shit that you're saying to him, I hear verbatim what I said in several fucking videos. Several videos I said that shit. And you sat and defended him. And he's doing the same shit to you now. Now, at what point does it occur to you that, man, maybe he ain't somebody you should trust with a goddamn house or any. I wouldn't trust his ass with a dead cat. But you're going to give his ass a house and money? How about this? You can give that money to me. I'll make a nice video about you per week. Shanny is such a giving person. Here you go. If you give me money with the express purpose of doing something, I'm obligated to do it or I give you the fucking money back. That's it. If you give me the money because you want to give me the money, well, bitch, you SOL. That's my money now. But this is different. But this is different. Because that's when I was enjoying the fuck out of this because I was like, oh shit, Shanny's triggered. She's she knows this dude, and she needs some drama. I was saying that too. But then when he said that his phone wasn't on, and she's like, no, I gave you money. I was like, word. That's when it piqued my interest. I said, huh. But we knew this. David Weiser already told us this. Remember? Do some of y'all remember that video David Weiser did when he said that basically Shanny pays people. She'll be their benefactor if you'll defend her in public. If you'll stay loyal to her, she'll pay you. She'll give you different gifts. And like I said before, the house was one of those gifts. You have to stay loyal to her. You're her pet. Oh, she's live now. She's live now. Good. If she's live, then she needs to say Dragnet was right about him. Dragnet was right the entire fucking time. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Turn up.
I'm going to the house.
Turn up. Man, turn up.
It's late. I gotta go to work.
Give me your phone then.
No, my phone dead.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go in the house.
What's wrong with freaking stuff?
I'm supposed to do this and
I got life.
you better eat my macaroni that I made. And the chicken. And them green beans that I took all day to thaw out. You better get a whole plate too and put the food up. I don't sit in front of a hot stove for my health. Or maybe I do. Anyway. Oh man. So G-Man just admitted that he got $2,000 selling stuff. He said, "Yeah, Grand Ultimate, I caught that." Now, let me talk about that for a second. So here's one of those little weird things. Here's one of those weird things. I actually have a cousin. I have a biological cousin who does roofing for a living. There's some of my cousins who have a roofing business. Okay. I have never, ever in my life heard of a contractor doing a roof on credit and then having you help them. I've literally never heard that. The credit thing sounds fishy to me. Like, okay, you can have a credit card with like some car dealerships have financing, right? You'll get financing through their credit agency that they're in a partnership with. Cool, whatever. Major organizations can do that, major firms, whatever. But the story that he's telling now doesn't sound anything like that. See you later, Bruce. What's crazy to me is how do you pay somebody in credit? Like, how, just walk with me through this, folks. How do you pay someone with credit and then go help them with the service that they're providing you? What fucking sense does that make? Why are you paying them then if you're doing the work? Right? Here's what I think. I think that's close to the truth, but he's lying. He's lying to get kickbacks from Shanny. That's why he says that he'll leave the house if she reimburses him. The reimbursement is actually a kickback. Well, Dragnet, what do you mean? I think that in order for him to get the money that he wants for whatever from Shanny, he has to convince her that she owes it to him. Well, how can he do that? Well, he's done work on the house that she needs to reimburse him for. But wait, didn't he have other people doing this for him? Why wouldn't Shanny just pay them? Oh, he helped them. So you stay in a house and you have work done and you help those people do the work, but then the homeowner owes you that money so you can pay those people? How does that work again? I think he called Pookie in them. I think he has some people that he probably called who did a half-assed job to fix whatever it was under the agreement that he was going to grift a certain amount of money from Shanny and Rev. That's what I think. That's what I think. Because that's the only way that this makes any kind of sense as to why he wants money from her for work that he helped with. Is be and that's the just and that's just me speculating. Openly, I'm open. I have no evidence. I'm speculating based on what he is saying because he did slip up and say they did it for free. He did, and he had to go back and retract that. Like, that's a hell of a Freudian slip. I think he got with some friends and fixed it. Some friends who know like about actual roofing, because trust me, some of us have seen him work and do contracting work. He doesn't even know how to operate a fucking paint roller properly. Trust me. So I doubt he knows how to actually fix a roof. So he got together with some people that he may know, and they fixed it. And he has an agreement with these people that he is going to get a certain amount of money for this project. The repairs probably only cost maybe a few grand, but now it was 25 grand now, supposedly. I think it was one of the amounts that I heard, 25 grand. Yeah, okay. Because as soon as I was in Discord when we were first talking about this, and I said, if it's 25 grand, it was probably some roof work. That's the only thing that I can really think of that he is capable of doing. Just kind of. And so I was right about that. So this is hilarious and sad. Hilarious and sad at the same time. Yes, and she was paying for I knew she was paying for everything because he didn't have a job. And he said, because he tried to throw that insult at me about not having a job, and then he's like, oh wait, I don't have a job either now. And then he laughed to himself and it's like, of course you're a broke ass bitch. Like you're in no position to talk about anyone not having a job. But yet, and I need that timestamp when Shanny says you were crying on the phone begging me for money. I need that in my life. I need it in my life. Oh, I need that in my life. Anytime he says anything about anybody, play that clip. Woo! But he flipped the script on her ass and was like, weren't you trying to be my girlfriend? You were saying you wanted to marry me and do all these kind of things. I was like, oh, shit. We all knew Shanny was a hoe. She's not but you can't slut shame Shanny. Like that's of all the like fat jokes still bother her for some reason, but you can't slut shame her. Like that's one of the things she's actually immune to. That and self-control, but you can't do that. Like it doesn't work. But my goodness, I think legitimately though. I think legitimately that G-Man is trying to grift Shanny. The BS. Okay, some of y'all just now tuning in. There's only a few people who had tuned in. Okay, now the thing about the will, I think that's a lie. And let me explain why. Okay, I'm gonna go over this in a little bit more detail, and I have more people. If y'all around tomorrow, I'll probably go live. I was gonna do Twitch tomorrow from like noon to 3, but I'm just gonna do a Google Hangout where we actually play the video and we talk about in Discord. So if you want to be a part of it, I'll probably be on around 9 or 10 a.m. Central, and happen to in the lobby 1. I think lobby 1 in my Discord is for live, and so I'm gonna have a specific channel for live. If we're live, if we're in that channel, we're live. So just assume it. But so think about something. All right, I do think that Shanny and Rev have a common law marriage. I don't think they're actually married because he did hint to that. Some of you may have caught it. It was around the time that he had mentioned the thing in the box, which was supposedly the will that he didn't rip up. And so she called his bluff and he never pulled it out. That was the first thing. The second thing is you sit back and you think about something for a second. If G-Man knows they have a common law marriage, how would Shanny ripping up the will benefit her? Think about that. But when he lies, he doesn't think about things thoroughly. He just says things in the moment because it makes him feel better. But if she has no legal right to any of his property, how would ripping up a will help her? She has no legal right to it. So that was just a bold-faced lie. Absolute lie. The comment about them not being married, I think that's the truth. And a lot of us have already said that. And again, like I said, I said this earlier. I just think that she's lazy. I don't think that they're unable to. I think just that they're just lazy. They haven't gone to the county office to do it. So that's the way I think that is. Also, why would anyone give a will that doesn't involve? Yeah, right. Like now, do I think Rev might have a will? He should. Someone in his position should have a will. His mother had a will. That's how he got the money that he has now, or the financial situation that Rev is in is because of his mother's will. So he should have one. If he doesn't, he needs to fix it. But what about selling the house stuff? Is that weird? No, I don't think he's lying about that. I don't think he's lying. I think that Rev probably had a bunch of stuff that he had collected over the years while he was doing his podcast. Because Rev, if y'all actually go to Rev's channel, I don't know if it's still up. If y'all go to Rev's or go to the Wayback Machine and look at Rev's channel, he was up there. Like he wasn't no C rank on Social Blade, but Rev had a following. So Rev did have a lot of equipment there. And I think he just left a lot of it and just went to California. Was like, screw it. That was my old life. This is my new life. So I do believe that he said he sold CDs. I'm like, well, fuck sells. You ain't a barbershop. What the fuck you selling CDs for? You ain't on the block. Really? But he did mention his favorite thing to buy, laptops. And we know that he likes to. So one of the things that I think that he's been doing with the money is buying laptops again. Because we did catch him doing that a while back. Buying them illicit laptops. Because he has no problem buying stolen property, folks. None whatsoever. None. So, no, Rev and Shanny are in Colorado now. She was living with Rev in Pennsylvania and Rev's mother's house. But they moved to Colorado. And so Shanny decided out of the kindness of her heart, for whatever reason, she decides that this jackass shouldn't live in an attic anymore because he was living in someone's attic, literally living in someone's attic. And she decided to give him Rev's mother's house. And of course, she moved all his fucking deranged family members in there too. Ken Jones was in there at one point too. So no telling what the house looked like now. No telling what it smelled like too. But yeah, so she then has to pay for him to stay there. Supposedly the neighbors have been a bit ornery. And I can only imagine what it's like having him as a neighbor. Hell, I can only imagine what it's like having me as a neighbor, much less that dude. So the neighbors don't like his ass too much, and I can only imagine why. So that doesn't bode well. Yeah. So the mail has been getting forwarded to the Colorado address. And from what I understand, Shanny has 3 different locations forwarding mail to her. So that's something that she did state because there was something that he had mentioned about the vehicle that Shanny owns that's not registered in the state of Pennsylvania. So I'm thinking that's the car that she bought from Minnesota when she moved out of her parents' place. Because originally she had been living with her parents after her divorce from Chris. And then from there, she moved in with the parents. Parents kicked her ass out. And then she stayed in a hotel for a while, paid for by Rev with the kids. And so she whined and begged and pleaded. Rev said, come on, bring the kids. You can stay with me. You can be my house bitch, suck my dick. So she went with Rev. They became an item, and so they absconded to Colorado. Okay, so now the house is vacant. Sometime after, this is about, I want to say 4 or 5 months ago, Shanny gets the bright idea to give this house to the Jersey retard. Why? Because he had been doxxed and the evil atheist caused him to lose his job and whatever. Shanny decided to give Rev's mother's house to this idiot. Okay. She knows that he has no job. She knows that he has no fucking job skills. She knows he has no actual income. She understands this. So she has to give him money on a regular basis. She already knew this. She accepted it, okay? There's a bit more to that was hinted at. That there were certain agreements about the house and that Shanny told him about the conditions of the house. And I'm guessing one of the reasons they moved along with the legal weed was because the house was probably in disrepair. Maybe Rev wasn't too concerned with the upkeep of the house. At the time, sorry, Rev, you were quite a bit of an alcoholic. I don't think home improvement was on your mind, unless it was at the end of the bottle. So house fell into disrepair. And so they were acutely aware of that. The retard was notified of that, and that, hey, you're going to have to, actually pay to get the heat on. So this motherfucker has been living in the house, folks, without heat. Pennsylvania gets cold as balls. I've lived up in the Northeast. This time of year, it gets colder than a witch's titty on a fucking icicle next to a penguin. It is ridiculously cold. Hell, in the middle of the hangout, he's trying to warm himself up. He don't got no fucking body fat on him, poor thing. So he's over there freezing his ass off, literally. But having heat is not important. Him paying his Blog Talk fucking radio bill is important. Making sure he has enough laptops is important. That's what's important. Get more t-shirts with his fucking face on it. With making more little gay ass animation from Veckel. That's what's important. So he has to call Shanny. So some of y'all who have been following me for years knows that I was a part of a show called the Black Free Thinkers. This show was primarily on a platform called Blog Talk Radio. And it is a show that works a lot like Blog TV, except there is no video. It's all audio and it goes all through Skype. That's where the retard conducts a lot of his debates with Black Hebrew Israelites. You'll hear him mention Blog Talk Radio. Anytime you hear him mention someone named Sal Showtime, S-A-L Showtime, that's the guy, and he has his own debate thing on Blog Talk Radio. Okay? So I didn't even know that you could sign up for a membership there. You can do it for free, and I guess when you sign up for it, you get some extra shit. I don't know. But I don't imagine that a subscription to that service isn't more than maybe $20, $25, if that. But that was more important than his phone bill. That's what Shanny was mad at. And to be honest, I'm with Shanny on that. Because the second he was like, okay, I had to pay for food. Well, I'm like, my man, you had to call, and like he was literally crying on the phone to her to get money so his ass could eat. Bitch, you better go suck some dick. Yeah, Shannon's getting pretty loose with that. There's a lot of white folks here getting loose with that word, matter of fact, just to be honest. But it is what it is. But look, I'm not even mad. Like if I was Shanny, I call him Negro too. I'm just being honest. I don't know about all the other black folks watching, but if I was Shanny, I'd be calling him a Negro too, because he's acting like one. Just say, like, if you cheat me out of money, it is what it is. So I might be wrong for saying that. But man, like if the shoe fits, just don't put that shit over here. Like you can call him a Negro all day. He acting like one. But anyway. So he's calling her on several occasions. I'm sorry. No. He's calling her on several occasions to beg for money so he can eat, so he can have a phone, yada, 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 yada. Yada. She explicitly gives him money, folks. And I think I want to say the total amount for the last 2 or 3 months was about $700. Like I said, I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it. But over the last 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, the amount has been $500. Not one lump sum, but just in parts. A portion of that money was specifically for him to turn that phone on so she could contact him. Specifically. And she outlined this. Somebody put the links to some of these videos so folks can catch up. I'm going to play that. This is just a prelude to some of the stuff tomorrow, and I'm going to have other people in Discord. We're going to talk about it. I'll play some of it soon. Don't worry. But she told him, I'm giving you this money to pay for that fucking phone. He didn't do it. That's the issue. That is the issue, folks. That's actually why Shanny's mad right now. Shanny was first upset that G-Man made the video about not Stephen H. Oh, God damn it. The guy on YouTube called Jesus H. Christ. He does a parody of Jesus. Evidently he knows Shanny, and I do believe that, he's giving Shanny a few shout outs. So she's working behind the scenes, trying to bring him to Christ. This idiot's ruining that. She's trying to get in contact with G-Man in the live chat. Hey, stop it. Hey, I know him. Chill out. G-Man starts going on about people with long hair. Hey, Rev has long hair. Well, had. Hey, G-Man, you shouldn't be talking about people like that. That's not Christ-like. Ignoring the live chat. And so she finally goes, look, motherfucker, you're evicted. You're evicted. That's when the shit hit the fan. Some people caught the reaction too, where whoa, wait, what? Shanny, what? And he's finally reading the chat. Finally. And it looked like somebody just shit down his throat. And when that penny dropped and he saw that, woo! You think it's cold now. Wait till it's cold outside. You about to get it firsthand. Firsthand. Don't worry, G-Man. I got a spot behind my toilet that's warm. So that happens. Shanny uploads 2 videos. One of them is like, G-Man, fuck you. The other one I think is called Eviction Notice or something like that. They're not too long. One of them's like 30 seconds long. The other one's like a minute, 16 seconds, where she's basically telling him that because you are a dipshit, I don't want you in the house no more. That came on the heels of him in the live chat, in that same video that he was live at, saying that, Shanny, my phone's not on. And then she's in live chat going, what do you mean your phone's not on? I specifically gave you money to turn it on. It became about that because she was annoyed, she was offended originally about G-Man's treatment of Stephen H. Christ, the YouTuber. But it morphed into something far worse when Shanny finally realized that the guy that she had just been defending concerning money isn't very trustworthy with money. It's like the shit that I've been saying all this month was fucking true. When she sat there and ran her fucking fat ass mouth about how I was wrong, about how dare I talk about somebody she trusts so much. So much she trusts him. Just defending his ass. Now look at her. And I already said, I'll say it again, Shanny. I'll wait for that apology video. Dragknot, you were right. You shouldn't trust G-Man. G-Man's a liar. G-Man grifts people out of money. Now, previously, with the whole fundraiser thing, I didn't say that. Other people did. But in this case, when the person who gives them the money says it, I'm inclined to agree, just based on what I know about the situation. If you give somebody money and you say, hey, spend this money on X, and they spend it on Y, what do you call that? if you needed more money for food, we say, hey, this is enough to pay the phone bill, but I do need something to eat. Okay, here's 50 more bucks. Boom, done deal. He knows that that's not what happened. Folks, if y'all listen to the video, he doesn't ever specifically tell her what he did with the money. He names things that he's had to pay for in the past. He never actually tells her what he did with that money. He never says it. Because I was sitting and listening. I was waiting patiently for him to identify specifically what he paid for, but why that money is gone. Never says it. Because she says that I gave you money previously for food when you called me crying. That's what she mentioned that. So now she's curious, why would you be spending money for that I gave you for a phone on food when I previously just been giving you X amount of dollars for food? So what happened to that money? Where's all this money going? Where's it going? I would love to know that. I would love to know. So y'all can speculate all day long. I have no idea, but I'm very curious. Yeah, no, I don't think he knows what the word grift means, but we all here know what it means. We've passed 6th grade. So I'm not sure what happened to that money, folks. I can only speculate, but it makes me very curious what he's been doing with that money. Very curious. Very curious. We know he buys subscribers. We know he likes to buy stolen laptops. So, yeah. Now Spoken's wife is some type of look. Look. From what I understand, I think she's a paralegal. From what I understand, take that for what it's worth. I'm gonna contact MP, see if he has some time tomorrow, and we're gonna talk about the law in Pennsylvania. We're gonna look at that, because I don't know. I know Xavier lived in Pennsylvania for quite some time, so he's familiar with squatter laws. But let's see if we can contact MP. But yeah, I'm not willing to trust Spoken on a goddamn thing. Nothing. Trust me. I've seen him in person. He ugly and he dumb. That's all I got to say. But so it was so and Cap, I'm gonna get into that. So his argument. So he's willing to leave the house. He is willing to do that under the condition that Shanny reimbursed him approximately $25,000. That was the last amount that I heard. It may have changed, I don't know, but it was approximately, if I'm not mistaken, $25,000 that he claims to have done or to have owed the contractors who did work on the house at his behest. Okay. Now, I'm not sure at what legal school he's gone to. That don't sound, for one thing, the story about how the work was done is fishy as fuck to me. And incredibly. And trust me, folks, I'm contacting my cousin tomorrow and asking him about this stuff. Because this is all he does. He's not one for formal. He's I'm one for formal education. He's one for entrepreneurial kind of doing shit with your hands and working hard and he does. But the difference here is that my cousin is competent and hardworking. Everything that this idiot is not. But he just so happens to he does roofing. That's like this is his line of business. So I'm going to ask him about this. All right. Like I said before, I think that he's trying to grift Shanny out of money by having some of his friends come over and do some work and then get a kickback by saying that he owes them. And so he's gonna pay them and then he's gonna take his cut too because he helped. That's what I think. But he decided that there was some work to be done, and it was supposedly a part of the roof was caved in. Now, I'm wondering if someone lets me have a house a part of their roof is fucked up, the first thing that I do is get on the phone with them and say, hey, you give me this house, this roof is fucked up. Who do you have to come fix this? What do you want me to do? He takes it upon himself to call Pookie and them to go get the roof fixed, and then just gonna hand her the bill. Now, if that don't sound fishy to y'all, I don't know what does. That sounds incredibly fishy to me. That sounds like you setting up somebody for some kickbacks. That may not be the proper term since it's not a technical, it's not a, Shanny's not a government or a municipality, but y'all get the point that I'm making. That's what I think is happening. That's what I think. And Shanny, yeah, so here's what I want to see the invoice from the contractors. One, I want to see that. Because if he has an invoice from legit contractors, let me check the Better Business Bureau on their ass. Two, I want to see Shanny, because Shanny says she has receipts, and I believe Shanny. By the way, I believe Shanny does have receipts. I actually believe her on that. I also want to see the supposed PayPal that he's claiming he's going to show everybody about these debits or the credits that he owes. Because I don't know a contractor that would do $25,000 worth of work on a promise and then help and then have the person that they're working for help them with the fucking work. Wouldn't you then be liable if something were to happen? Why would they make themselves liable if you got hurt helping them? Right? Does that sound crazy to people? But he doesn't think about these things. He didn't think about any of this stuff. Because the second he said that, I went, that's a fucking lie. You hired contractors to do a job for you, and then you went and fucking helped them with it? Why are you paying them then? What's the purpose of that? Unless you know the contractors personally and you've promised them a certain amount of money from a kickback because you told them that you could convince the homeowner to give it to you. So that's something's not right. Something's not right, folks. And he can be mad now that I'm calling him a grifter. You are a grifter. I'm openly calling you a grifter because that's what you're doing. You be mad all day long. It's crazy. So, did I tell you guys, I was a combat medic in the Army. Did y'all know that? It has nothing to do with this conversation. I know. I had to throw it in there because I feel better about myself in life. I've accomplished very little other than that. So I had to tell you. I had to throw my little shade. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to go inside and enjoy a cream soda. Any last comments or questions? Dragnot, did you hear G-Man accuse Shady? Yes. The Discord, the Dragoon Discord lit the fuck up with that. Yes. So if you're new to this channel, okay. Hi, I am Dragnot, the Dragon Lord, leader of the Dragoons, evidently. The Dragoons are it's a joke. It's a running gag. See, this idiot created a conspiracy about a group of people here led by me against him. In reality, he has a lot of detractors and people who watch him because he's a fucking mess. And they love watching me just do commentary on it. It's just like if anyone's a fan of Darkside Phil and the people who do commentary on him, or Wings of Redemption, or any internet personality that people do commentary, it's the same dynamic. And I see now, I didn't used to understand, but now I'm a fan of Mighty D, Sean Ranklin, Almighty Tevin, all these guys who do commentary, the same shit that I do. I see why you guys watch me now, because I had no idea for years. I didn't understand. Now I see it. Yes, I've started watching Darkside Phil. Yes, I love watching it now. So, but I get it. I get it now. I can officially say I get it. But anyway, so this idiot creates this conspiracy that we're all like plotting against him, and when in reality, people just like watching me fucking own him, and that's it. I don't have any control over these people. None of I don't have control over any of the people who watch me, but he thinks so. So like just to follow through with the joke, I said, okay, what are we going to call ourselves? And so I set up a poll. So, and then people chose Dragoons from the list of stuff that I put up there. And so now affectionately, everyone here is called a Dragoon. Anyone who doesn't like G-Man is called a Dragoon. There is no membership fee. There's no initiation. There's no canonization. There's none of this shit. It's a joke. It is a joke. An absolute joke. And we're all in on the joke, but him. He's the only one. Well, with what Shanny now buys into it too. I'm not sure why, but people have been perpetuating it. Yeah, gang. People have been perpetuating it as a joke, unbeknownst to him. It's the same thing with the I memorized the dictionary, and I don't know who actually does that, but it's a comment he made towards me, and I accepted it, and I started using it as a joke. He forgot, and then thinks that I'm being serious when I say it. So we have the copper helmets with little tassels. No, you get to send me money and then watch me do videos. That's what you get. That's exactly what you fucking get. I don't know. There's Nisha the boss lady. Yeah, Nisha loves this shit. Yeah, welcome to the club. You are officially a Dragoon, Nisha. You comment in my chat. That's it. That's all you need to do. You're a Dragoon. You are a Dragoon. So I hate to break it to you. You're gonna get blocked and banned Nisha, a booty stain. She's a Dragoon. She's Pan Dragnot. All this other stupid shit. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I'm not giving you nothing. Well, good. Carlos, I don't know if you realize this, but it's a joke. It's a joke. Somebody's mad. Ooh. I called you Dragoon the other day. I had no idea we talked about. Yeah, so Molly, that's what folks. Look, okay. It's a joke, folks. Don't actually give me money, okay? Just stop it. Stop it. All right. It's a joke. We're all in this because it's fucking hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. Absolutely fucking hilarious. That's it. Yes, I understand, Carlos. You're not giving me anything. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for following your Dragon Lord's suggestion. If you've not gone into the Discord, by the way, please let me know. Someone can put the link to the Discord. The drag chat on G Plus is pretty much defunct now, and so we're moving everything over. Holy Spackle, I need to get with you because I need a chat for specifically for live shows. So when the YouTube thing isn't working and when people are kind of looking for a live show, I need a role for people, like a live video role, so that we can tag people when somebody goes, like if Cirrus goes live, if I go live, if Nate's live, or whoever else is live, and people just need something to watch, while I'm not streaming. That channel will be for that, and then we can tag people so that if you want to be tagged in Discord and get a notification, just in case YouTube's not working, that we can do that. So I would like a channel like that just for people's convenience. Yeah, man, Shanny calling about. Yeah. So, join Dragon Discord. Yeah. You don't look when you come in, let us know who you are. If you don't put nothing in the chat, say, hey, I'm so-and-so on YouTube, you might get kicked the fuck out. A few people got kicked out because we like to keep it trim. And we're doing that for a reason. Some of y'all have heard of I'm about to end this too, by the way. It's cold. It is actually cold out here because I'm sitting in my car. But y'all have heard of Darwin's Deity and some of these other fucking Discords where they just like it's a clusterfuck. Like I like to have some Discord in my Discord, but it's gonna be organized Discord. It's gonna be none of that shit. Matter of fact, Didi, you're not even invited. None of your little bitches either. Little flunkies. No, y'all not invited. We get good people here like Jello Shots. We got Jello Shots in there. We got Sock Account. Sock Account's okay sometimes when he's not moving us different places. We got the Holy Spectacle, the soon-to-be atheist. We all kind of folks in there. So yeah. Well, this is your first introduction to G-Man? Well, Nisa, you better go talk to your girl Shanny because you got a lot to catch up on. You better go call her right now. Right now. Go call her. Go talk to her on the phone. Go console her. And y'all have a girls chat and do whatever you need to do so she can catch you up because yeah, that's it just needs to happen. Okay. So, but on a serious note, I do thank you. Yes, Dragoons mount up. Yes, I appreciate the $5. I ain't getting that money no time soon, but thank you. So what I'm thinking about doing tomorrow, before we begin any chats, I will go ahead and show you guys the video of the Matt Powell, part one of the Matt Powell review that I started a while back. No, Vince and Pew are lame, so I'm not mentioning them. Even though they're permanent fixtures in my Discord, I will play my Matt Powell review video for y'all. So since y'all been great fans and whatnot, I will definitely do that. So y'all will get to see that. So that's a thanks from me to you. Definitely from me to you. I'll wait till Mr. Drag goes to work so I can, and I got Nisha, you got a rash watching that. I'm pretty sure that rash didn't come from watching that. I'm pretty sure that came from sucking dick, but that's just me. That's just my opinion. I don't know. I don't have evidence, but usually when there's a rash that far back behind your throat, that came from the tip of somebody's dick. So anyway, folks, on that note, I'm going to go inside. I have some cream soda and fried chicken waiting for me, and I'm probably going to go back and watch the rest of that video. Because man, Shanny was mad, but she had a right to be mad, folks. She had every right to be mad. Every right to be mad. If they give you money and you don't do what you're supposed to do with the money, we got a problem. We got some pudding pops. We got some problems. We got some serious problems. So Shanny, I'm with you on this one. I know about those rashes from experience. Yes, Fiona, I do know about those rashes from experience. I've given quite a few out. So anyway, on that note, I'm going to go get some chicken and cream soda and lay down with the wife for a little bit. And then I'm probably going to play some Atlas and just laugh my ass off at this stupid shit. So, somebody's upset. Look, man, if you gonna troll me, you're gonna have to do a little harder than that. Come on, I will. What time is? Where's my? Okay, it is 10:43. You got until 10:50 to come up with some better insults, Carlos. I'm gonna give you time. It's here free. Okay, it's free here. Yes. Come on. No, I fry my own chicken, Hannah. Booty scratcher. Okay. That's actually pretty funny. That was good. I like that. I don't think I've been called African booty scratchers for like 4th grade. Like what is that was actually pretty funny. Okay. I might get you a wrench later. That was funny. That was that. Why can't Warning good people be that funny? Like, why can't he, yes, no, okay. So, I don't know who Stock Carlos is, but I might give him a wrench. Like, you can tell me privately who you are, but I don't really care. But still, that was pretty funny. Okay. Sokka did not mean to sink the ship. So there's an issue with the last patch of the game. They multiplied a bunch of enemies, and we didn't know about it, and that's how we found out. So I am rebuilding the largest. I am actually in the process of building the largest ship in the game. Hopefully that won't sink. But yeah, we're in the process of moving. So it was not Sokka's fault. Is Mom here? Where's Mom at? Uh-oh. Where's Mom? Did I miss her? Oh, okay, there's Mom. Everybody say, hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. I know this is cathartic. I said I was going to get off, but man, yeah. Okay, I know this is cathartic for you, seeing her angry, seeing her Backing up in here. Oh, okay. Take your time. Hit my car. Yeah. So, so I know this is cathartic for you, seeing her this angry, being upset. It's irony. It's irony. No, I don't have class tomorrow at all. I don't have class on Fridays. But this, if Xavier, if you don't have class tomorrow, you want to go to Dunkin' Donuts and get some Dunkin' Donuts? I don't, I don't know. I didn't know what the fuck was going on until she blurted. Yeah. So get this, mom, real quick. So Shanny is upset that she let someone into her house and they wrecked it. I want you to let that marinate all day. Just let that simmer in your head that she is upset now that someone did that. You have class from 11 to 3. We can go at like 9. I got to get up, put this boy on the bus, so I'll be up at like 8 or 9, so we can just grab some. So but if yeah. So yeah, it's ironic, and she's irate. We have that, and someone, Sabella, can you help mom get into Discord so mom can see some of these screenshots that people, somebody got, like the screenshot when she turned into the Hulk and got real mad. Somebody got a screenshot of that. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. So we got some of that, and it's funny. It's funny, but at the same time, it's not funny because, like, she does have a legit reason to be mad. She does, even though it's for her, it is karma. Like I'm gonna say, like, hey, sorry, Shanny, it's karma. You know, you treat people bad, people gonna treat you bad, but it is karma. But so yeah, so she has been paying her favorite pet, her favorite slave, G-Man, and he has not been performing to the best of his ability. As a matter of fact, he's been grifting her, for effectively grifting her, and she just realized it. And so now that she's realized it and she's tried to make him come clean, she's realized that as well, that the stuff that I've been saying about him this entire time was true. You know, he's a snake. You know, he's deceitful. He does it purposely. He obfuscates because he knows he's manipulating people, or trying to get away with it. He knows he lies. I've been telling people this. He's fully aware that if he loses that house, if he loses that residence, he's going to be up a creek without a paddle. So, yes, karma is a bitch. Yeah. So, once we get some of these videos downloaded, we are going to be in, are you gay? Very gay. Incredibly gay. We're going to be talking about it in Discord. It's a platform like Google Plus, and we'll help you get on it. It takes a little bit, but you know what? It is what it is. Anyway, Drag is gay. Yes, I am gay for Cap. Actually, I did pick up Cap and hump him in midair. That did happen. That actually did happen. So I was surprised no one took a video or picture when I did that too. It was pretty gay, but I've done gayer shit. Anyway. Yeah, they do that. Like the other guy, the Carlos guy, was actually funny. These trolls is kind of like spamming shit's not really fun. So, like, just be creative. Like, you can stay, like, you can troll me, but just be funny, right? Anyway, folks, just like saying sex doesn't do anything. Like, that's okay. Anyway, poor trolls. It's like, stop it! I'm getting an erection, Cap. Stop it. Yeah. But all right, I'm going to end this. I'm going to get my fried chicken, and I'm going to get my cream soda, and we're going to look at this stuff. So anyway, I will see y'all